You can actually make dynamic titles of your visualization by using functions. Let me explain that over here into this video. Let me insert a page for this, and this is just a rough page that I've created. And for this, what I'm going to do, I will be inserting a bar chart. Suppose this stacked bar chart, right? And I will be putting couple of things, category name over here into Access, and then I will be putting revenue in the values. Okay, I am getting category wise revenue, which is good. And let me also insert a slicer over here which will represents year, so that the consumer will be able to select for which year they would like to see the revenue for that, for each category. So I'll search for the year over here, and year as a field is available here. Let me just drag and drop it into the field, and you will notice we are getting the year as a slider. I don't want to have a slider. I have explained this feature to you before also. I will click on this drop down and I will say I need a list. That would be okay for me, right? And you can see over here I'm getting blank 2015, 16, 17. I also don't want to show this blank. I don't like that part. So I'll simply turn on the filter pane, and I'll keep that slicer selected. And over here I'll click on the drop down for that year under filter on this visual, and I'll go with the basic filtering, not advanced one, and I'll simply keep everything checked and uncheck the blank so that that will go away out of this visual. So I'm okay with that, and this is okay. Now the point is, the moment I select 2016, it is showing me the data for 2016, but it should also change the title based on the year that I have selected. So for this, what I'm going to do, I am going to create a measure which can actually do this job, right? To do so, let me just go to all measures table, and I will be writing a new measure. Here we go. Okay, it's coming up. And I'm going to rename it as selected year, right? So how do you think the name should appear? We would say revenue by category for X year, right? So I would say in double quotes, because I'm putting a text, and then we will be concatenating it with a function. So revenue by category for, that's it, right? Now year is dynamic. For this I need to add a function. So first of all, I'll put an ampersand for concatenation, and then there is a function that you need to use is selected value. If you see over here, selected value, I'll open this function by pressing the tab, and now you can see it says column name and alternate text. What is going to be my column name? So column name is the year from the calendar. This is what we have inserted here. This is what we need to say, that what is selected into that year. So that will be able to get as a variable into this, comma, alternate text. If nothing has been selected, we can actually say something. So we can say double quotes for all years. So it will sound like this. Let me tell you, it sounds like this: revenue by category for, if an year selected, then for 2016, 2015 or 2017, else it will say for all years, right? I'm okay with that. I've created this measure, but still, how to use that measure, that is a simple trick that we need to use, a simple feature we have to use over here. For this, because we have to apply it onto this chart, so I will be selecting this chart. I'll go to this format. Inside this format, if I go down, I need to reach out to the title. And for so many times we have played around with the title, but you may have noticed that we didn't discuss about this FX. This is what I'm exactly talking about. I'll click on this option and it is going to open up a dialog box. Here it is, right? And absolutely fine, which is field value, but based on the first category name, no, I'll simply say, you remember the name of the measure was selected year. Now I can see that. I'll simply select it and I'll click OK. And now you'll notice it is not showing any text. It is just showing an FX. And now you can see revenue by category for all years. And now the moment the consumers select anything like 2017, and now it will change it to revenue by category for 2017 or maybe 2016 or maybe 2015, or it is for all years. So I found it interesting. I thought that it would be useful for you as the developer of the report, and you're surely going to use this. Thank you so much.